Good morning, student. Today is Tuesday, 18th of August 2020. You are welcome in class physics of 10th O level. Today we are going to start our new unit 22, electromagnetic induction. The word induction is derived from induced, mean to enter. That how electromagnetic effect can be induced. So electromagnetic mean the combination of electricity and magnet. How do both of can produce? We have studied that a magnet can produce the current, and in the previous chapter electricity we studied that electricity can produce a magnetism. Electricity, while it passes through the metal, few of the metals, it produces magnet effect. And in this chapter we are going to study that inverse of that, mean magnet can induce the electricity. Both electricity and the magnet both are deeply concerned with each other. So before going to study electromagnetic induction, we will learn a concept of electromagnetic flux. In the figure, there is a one magnet. It is complete magnet. I just shown its one end. It is complete magnet, north and south. Just one side. It may be the south, it may be the north. That we shown electromagnetic line of forces. Here is a one rectangular coil. On the 3 points A, B and then the C. First the coil is on a point A. Here we can observe that maximum number of line of forces of magnet are passing. The same coil now brought on the point B. Here, due to the distance from the magnet, number of line of forces of magnet field of this magnet at point B reduced. And at point 3, now the rectangular coil brought and placed on a point. If you observe that here at point C, due to the long distance, no magnet field line of forces are passing through this rectangular coil. So we will define the electromagnetic flux. First we will come to know what is the flux under the light of this example. When the number of line passes through a unit area, listen carefully please. When the number of magnet line of forces passes through certain areas, we call the flux of that area. 3 point A, B and C. Here maximum number of the lines of magnet field are passing through this. It means maximum flux at point B. Here, the number of magnet line of magnet field passing through this coil reduced. So, flux at point A and B as compared to A, the flux at B is reduced. In case C, zero number of magnetic field of lines are passing, no line passing. So, flux of this point C will be 0. Is it clear? Flux depends upon the number of line of magnetic fields passing through certain area. Maximum flux, reduced flux, and zero flux. So two things we have learned, that what is flux and what is change of flux. Here we have changed the flux. Three things: flux, change of flux. And now we are going to study about Faraday's law experiment, and it is called Faraday's experiment of electromagnetic induction. Here is a one solenoid, the coil, and galvanometer is attached. Here it is the needle of the galvanometer, and there is a magnet in front of this north-south magnet. And you know that when you will move the magnet toward the coil, the flux will increase. Number of line of magnet field of this magnet will pass through the solenoid. And if we reduce the distance, means when we move a bar magnet toward the solenoids, the flux will increase. And when we take it in opposite direction, flux will be reduced, and at a certain point, the flux of this magnet coil will become zero. So, on the basis of this experiment, we have studied and we have some conclusion that relative motion means we may move the magnet or we may move the coil. Magnet may move or the coil may move. Both relative motion between both of them will cause the change of flux. Is it clear? Now, we learn that while the flux is being changed, either by moving the magnet or by the motion of solenoid, in both of the cases, the flux was changed. And Faraday's conclude by this experiment that while we change the flux, EMF produced. EMF is being produced. That EMF is produced because of change of flux. Galvanometer is the instrument, very sensitive instrument, that it detects the presence of current in a circuit. Even a very small millifraction of the current is there. This instrument, galvanometer, can detect. How? The needle will deflect either on the left side or on the right side. Suppose if we move the magnet toward the coil, this needle moves little on right. In place of this, we can make here that it moved here. But on the other hand, when we move this magnet out from this coil, this needle will move on the left side. That EMF causes only when the direction of the EMF, the current, is opposite to the motion of this one, magnet. When magnet we insert it, we bring it and move it toward the solenoid, the needle moves from here 0 to right. Motion of the magnet is from right to left, whereas the needle moves from left to right. On the other hand, when we move a magnet from left to right, the needle will move from right to left. This was the observation, the conclusion of Faraday. So in this way, we learn that relative motion between the coil and the magnet causes a induced EMF. Up till now, we learned that what is the effect of motion of magnet on the direction of EMF. Now, on the end of the lecture, we will learn that how can we increase the amount of EMF. How we can increase the amount of induced EMF in a coil by increasing the number of turns. When we increase the number of turns of coil, the EMF, induced EMF, will be increased. This we can find by attaching the ammeter. Galvanometer only detects the presence of the current, whereas ammeter measure it. So in place of galvanometer, we will use here ammeter to check that EMF increased, remain constant or reduced. So by performing a number of few more experiments that we conclude few more results that when we increase the turn, the strength of EMF is also increased. Second thing, that by increasing the speed of relative motion between magnet and coil. Let's suppose if we move the magnet with this speed, then afterward speedily. So by increasing the speed of relative motion of magnet or the coil, the strength of EMF also increases. Third thing was by increasing the strength of the magnet. The strength of this magnet, bar magnet, if we increase the strength of the magnet, it will also result to increase EMF. Thank you, boy. If you have any question, you can talk to me on WhatsApp or on my phone number. Thank you. God bless you. Have a nice day.